An article out of CNN that is really disturbing, and it was I don't know who first broke this story, but out in Georgia right now we have a situation where, you know, it's kind of terrible. Let me get this bring this down for you guys so you guys can actually see the headline, and I'll kind of talk you guys through it. But basically what we have going on here is forced sterilization. Okay, there we go. We have a situation on, you know, when I first heard this story, I said, dang, this is happening on the border. This is a shame. This is happening. Forced sterilization, eugenics is happening in America right now. And there's so many things that came to my mind, just the Nazi internment camps, the fact that if some country, if the UK or one of these countries decided to, you know, invade us right now, give me my camera, put me closer. If one of these countries decided to like invade us right now off of this principle, they would be justified. And the words that they're using to describe these people, these detainees. Think about this now. I want you to just let's start from the beginning. These are people, regardless of what your viewpoints are or your perspective is on, you know, immigration. These are human beings, first and foremost, that came to this country with the idea of escaping something that is bad happening to them wherever they are. For example, this country is a shithole right now. There is 200,000 people dead from the novel coronavirus. The economy is in the toilet. Nearly 40 million people are unemployed. People are being evicted. There's winter's coming. This country is a shithole. So if someone was trying to leave this country, you would say, well, if you were, you know, a Trumpist, you would be like, go F yourself. Get out of my country. And I would then just turn around and look at you and say, so you do agree, if someone doesn't like where they live, they should be given the right to leave. And that's okay. That's acceptable. Furthermore, our laws make it so that people can come into this country if they're seeking refuge. That's something we do. We have a whole entire statute dedicated to it. And I'll talk more about this false flag idea that, you know, the people on the left are being too politically correct. You can't be politically correct with animals. You ever try bargaining with a bear straight out of hibernation? Telling him that the salad to his left is more appetizing than your dumbass. I dare you. We don't reason with animals because it's a waste of time. And right now, the Republican Party is a group of animals. And it's because of this story right here. In Georgia, immigrant women a nurse came out, and thank God, you know, because a nurse said something. And this is how it happens. This is how it starts, guys. If you're expecting there to be photographs of people behind cages in gas chambers, you're not going to get that. We didn't get those pictures till after the war was over. You're not going to see fascism until it's already too late. That's how it happens. So if you're sitting here ignoring this or saying it's not a big deal, if you're expecting another country to invade us and then you scratch your head and say, gee willikers, Batman, how did this happen? You're part of the fucking problem. Oh, $1. I want to, every time I curse, I'm going to have to start like charging myself something. I'm going to get a tally up here somewhere, but somebody keep tally for me. I've cursed once now. That's the problem. People are expecting these grotesque shock jock type photos and imagery, and it's not going to happen. What you're going to see is pictures like this. You're going to see people like this, and this picture isn't a justification of it, because these people didn't do anything wrong. They came here illegally. They brought a whole entire group of people here illegally, and still don't want to pay them back for it. Talk about that. Somebody clip that. That's what we talking about right now. That's what we talking about. We talking about people trying to be civil with eugenics. There is no civility here. That's why I'm okay with people burning stuff down. What's the point of talking to anybody who doesn't want to hear you? We're going to get to that. But let's talk about how this even happened or became to be. So these people are being led into the country, and it's kind of strange because you're sitting at home right now. You can't go to the dentist. You can't go to the ophthalmologist. You can't go anywhere. You can't go get your teeth checked, anything, because you are terrified of coronavirus. If you fall and break your leg and you don't have insurance in this country, you are going to have to buy a car. But they out here practicing, and they use the word experimental hysterectomy. We know how hysterectomy is going. For all you that don't know, that's when they either remove a part or the whole uterus, which is a key component of child delivery, childbirth. And this is coming from the conservative party. This is coming from the Republican party. This is coming from the party that says abortion is bad. So why is stunting God's given right to give birth okay? You just got to look at the skin color, man. Look at that skin color and tell me not calling them detainees instead of, human beings doesn't aid in that perception that they aren't like us. If American people were out here upset about anything, I've seen so many people crying about, her choice, your choice. And this goes on both sides. My slander is going on both sides, because our next actions in this moment are going to dictate our future. Go register, go vote. It's not always about you when it comes to voting. Sometimes you got to take a look at the people who are suffering beneath you, who need your help more than ever. My vote is largely going to the Democratic side strictly because eugenics isn't part of the plan moving forward. That's not a hard mountain to climb. And to debate someone on the grounds that, oh, Biden's this, Biden's that, go fuck yourself. I'll pay my dollar for that one. It matters. It matters. All these people, I see these woke 2.0 black people. Oh man, what have they ever done for us? What have you done for yourself? I don't get it. What have you done for yourself? You're over 18. You can run for any political office except for the presidency. I think maybe governorship, maybe. Challenge your incumbent. Get yourself in the seat. Go knock on 600 doors like AOC did. Earn your keep. No? Oh, sit down and shut up. Vote. This process is wrong. And if it wasn't just because of one nurse, we wouldn't know about this. And to all the scumbag healthcare providers working in that facility who willingly, all suspiciously, oh, I didn't know. I was just doing my job, using the same language that those German soldiers used. Oh, there's a special place in hell for people like you. There's a damp place in hell, and by damp, with gasoline. It's everybody in that building should be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. But this isn't like this isn't like a Republican thing, because California, back in the 1900s, they started this. They had a whole law. It doesn't really matter your political affiliation. If you can't look at this situation and see that something's wrong, then you, my friend, are a trash bag individual. And there's a good chance that if me and you were running from that bear, I'd kick you in the kneecap. Next story. I need some water. Parched. But before we jump to that next story, you guys let me know what you think. Like, really, there's nothing really much to say. It's terrible, but who should be held responsible for this? I mean, these are private prisons. We're talking about prisons for profit, making money off of other private physicians and private. Like, it's just so. Greed is one of the. It's disgusting.